Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play Beyond Earth Rising Tide as the Chungsu. So, in our last few turns/episodes, we've basically just been kind of exploring around to see what's around us and try to find some resource pods and some expeditions so that we also can figure out where we're going to be settling next. And I think we've kind of decided that we're going to be going to the southwest. Basically, I think the reason being is that there's a really huge floatstone deposit down here, and there's another smaller one right next to it. There's also some petroleum and some other pretty nice resources down there as well. So, yeah, we're going to do that. That's our plan, and in one turn we will have a colonist. Now, I think the outposts have to be founded on a coast, and then they can move after that. So, we need to see what the whole city moving is about. Like, what does that entail? We haven't done that yet. I think once we get planetary survey done, yeah, it says it allows us to move over ocean tiles with our aquatic cities. So, kind of neat that you can, I guess, if you scout out a better location for your city, or if you want to kind of change the focus of your city, you could always just move it over some different tiles. Like, let's say that this city, we decide that we don't want the algae anymore. We find something that's a little bit better for us. We could always just move this city, which maybe we'll do eventually. I don't know. Okay, so our worker finished building a mine here on this hill. So what can we do here? Okay, if you put a bed here, you get culture. I think what we would do, though, I think we go over here and put another mine down. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to improve this with another mine. I'm not too worried about the culture. And these need work barges, which, okay. But I think in the interim, we're just going to put a mine there. That's what seems to be best for me. So where do we want to send this boat? We've already explored quite a bit around here. I guess we need to go just straight to the west and check out over here. Okay, we have a colonist. So I'm not really too sure how this is going to work. It's been actually forever since I've played the game, so I don't really remember how outposts even grow. If food affects it, then maybe we should put it down over here by the xenomass. Well, actually, we have to have the xenomass well to get the improvement there, so that's kind of not gonna do us any good, I suppose. Oh, the game is recommending that we settle here. I guess it works because it's kind of on a shelf. Like you can see down here, there's kind of an ocean shelf. Neat. So the game wants us to settle here because it's around vents, petroleum. It does have some algae, some more vents. So if we just kind of look around, and it's fairly close to our main city. What else is there, though? Crabs, yeah, coral. This would be a good place for, well, actually, I don't know. I was gonna say it'd be a good place for some heavy production. Wow, that's a lot of xenomass down there, isn't it? Got some peroxide here. A lot of different stuff. Floatstone. What's this? Minerals. Okay. Well, I don't know. I really don't know. I like the petroleum. I think we were really thinking about going down here anyways. Even though the computer is recommending this exact spot, but we were already talking about that. Well, the pluses of this spot is that the algae is going to definitely help our city outpost pop faster. And this is a pretty decent spot up here. More xenomass. Algae, yeah. What about down here? Oh, there's some algae right there. Maybe what we should do, maybe we should settle like here. Because then we would have both of these available to us, and the petroleum would be basically right outside of our starting hex, and so would the floatstone, the really good floatstone, and we could even come over and get the petroleum in the shell as well. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna settle here with it. Okay, so let's move down there. Of course, it takes forever for colonists to get anywhere, but what do we got? Quest log, found an outpost. Okay, so found the outpost, yeah. Well, that'll be done in, 10 years whenever the colonist actually gets over there. Oh, I forgot to start my timer. Dang. Okay, well, we're probably about 4 or 5 minutes in, so. Choose production, it says. What to do, what to do? Well, planetary survey is going to be done in 2 turns, but it doesn't really unlock anything for us in terms of like additional building types. It will let us move on to ocean tiles, and we can also do amphibious trade. We could do a lab. I do like the idea of a lab. Also like dry dock quite a bit. No, I don't think we're going to be doing a colonist. Sorry, game. So sorry. Could also do a trade vessel to trade with that other city, that station that just popped up. I think let's go dry dock, even though it takes a little bit longer than the lab or the trade vessel. The reason I'm going to go dry dock is because it's going to make everything else that we build a little bit faster. Right. So it's going to be 20 turns until we get a pop. So the computer has decided to work this tile over this tile because of the production. It's weighing the production a little bit heavier than the growth. Yeah, see, we locked that one in. So what is this? 20 turns until new citizens born, 8 turns until dry dock. So if we say if we decided to unlock that, so now it's 10 turns until dry dock, 12 turns until citizen, 10 turns. So if we do that, it shaves 2 turns off the dry dock, but it gives us 8 more turns until we get a citizen pop. What if we did like this? Basically, dry dock 1 turn slower, citizens the same speed. And then we could do this. Same thing. Same difference. Of course it's the same difference because I already did that. Huh. I think I value... I mean, it's kind of funny because I just said I want to get the dry dock because it makes us do everything else faster, but so does having more citizens. So I think I value the growth a little bit faster than or a little bit more than the dry dock at this point. So yeah, we'll change that up. All right, colonist, keep on going. Okay, so let's build a mine. So that's going to add 2 production and 1 culture per turn. Okay, let's keep going this way. Resource pod, sweet. Wait. Oh, right here. Okay. 40 energy. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Alien nest discovered. Well, we don't want to get too close to that, do we? They probably would go hostile if we got real close to it. If I remember correctly. Let's been so long since I played the base game of this. Like, when it first came out, I played it.
Inherent value, and establishing the exact dollar value of the property should be a priority.
Okay. As I was saying, when the vanilla version of Beyond Earth came out, I played it. I'd say a good deal. Not a ton. I didn't just go, bananas for it. But yeah, it's been a long time. Okay, so with Planetary Survey, we can do amphibious trade. So we've already talked about this a little bit, and we can move aquatic cities onto ocean tiles. However, outposts still must be established on legal coast tiles. Okay, let's move away from the nest. How about that? What's this? Ooh, progenitor ruin. Cool. Uh-oh. So the Chungsu comes out of hiding, decides to colonize this planet. We see what's going on, and we'll be watching you. Okay, well. Very well. So this is an explorer. They're probably going to hit this progenitor ruin. I wonder if we could just squat on it so they can't do anything with it. That'd be kind of lame, I think. All right, let's pick some new research. So what are our options at this point? Of course, I'm automatically discounting the things that just take a long time to research. So if we look around and see what we can get to fairly quickly, it's engineering, genetics, ecology is what we can get to fairly quickly. So if we do engineering, we'd get a combat rover, a thorium reactor, a repair facility, and reveal titanium. Genetics would give us a pharma lab and a cyto nursery, which we're not going to get a whole lot of benefit out of the cyto nursery because we're not really going to have any land tiles that are going to be marshy. And then ecology would give us vivarium, but it's only in land cities, so it's kind of dead to us. Ultrasonic fence. Okay. Thermohaline rudder, which is science, and it takes less production cost to move the city, which seems pretty good. Seems like something we probably want to have. And clear miasma. I think we're probably going to go genetics so that we can get the pharma lab up and going. Since we're about to farm a new outpost, and we want to be able to keep our health as high as we can, I guess. Okay, let's go to next turn. Slowly. Chelonia, interesting. Plankton. Ah, I see your city down there. Tiangong. I see what's going on down there. Okay.
If the personality traits you currently have don't seem as useful anymore, you can exchange them for new ones.
Haven't we already had this before? It's actually asked us this before. Yeah, whatever. You've discovered Banu Musa. Banu Musa provides 4 science to any city that establishes a trade route. Only 1 city per colony may trade with each station at the same time. Okay. Keep on going. So we're going here, I think is what we said, right? Yeah, we were going to go here. The game wants us to do here, though. It's prioritizing getting this over getting the food. I kind of disagree. Sorry, game. I disagree. Agree to disagree. Let's see, what do we got here? Sunken vehicle. It seems like they've added a lot more things that you can explore. Okay, let's just go over here. Boom, we're there. Yay! We made it. And it didn't even really take that long once we actually got into the water. I feel like we're just exploring the same stuff. I guess we need to like expand out our ring. Okay. Can we found an outpost here? Yes, we can. Found an outpost. The outpost has been constructed and will soon grow into a full city. It's important to protect newly constructed outposts so they are vulnerable to attack. We received 1 patrol boat unit. We'll probably just sit it on top of Dongye. Okay, very good. Yeah, you can just move there. And alert. And so our health is still 5. That's good. What's this? Another device. Looks like we're getting close maybe to the edge of the map. I don't know. Okay, our worker is finished. So we've only got 3 tiles that are unimproved at this point. We've got this. So if we put a bed there, we get some culture. Are we even working that? I think we are. All right, let's move up there. And I'm not sure if bed is something that the worker can do, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, expedition team salvaged the wreckage of a crashed satellite of some kind. It was relatively intact after falling from orbit, resulting in many useful scrap materials that gave your city of Chungsu a boost of 80 production. Nice. Okay, well, they have to go back to base now, unfortunately. Cheloni. Oh, I guess that popped our production. Cool. Okay, well, what do we do now, huh? Oh, and we've even got some left over. I say let's push out a trade vessel. Or maybe a lab. Yeah, let's do the lab. That'll speed our research along a little bit. Sounds good to me. Can you put a bed in here? There it is. All right, we'll put a bed there. And then I think after that, we're going to send our worker down to the other city. Maybe by the time that it gets down there, it'll actually be a city and it won't be an outpost anymore. We'll see. Okay, launch complex, huh? Nah, I don't think we need that. Let's do a trade vessel so that we can connect up with that other city and get that tasty food bonus. So we are not making a whole lot of energy per turn. I guess we've got some expenses from our buildings, but I think it's a necessary evil. Have to decide which thing we want to explore next. There's quite a few of them. Maybe we should build another explorer unit. Okay, while our early dry docks were based on anchoring ships in bays and draining the water around them, recent research into the properties of floatstone suggests there could be a better way. A derrick could be built to elevate the best vessel over the heads of our workers, allowing much larger and heavier construction gear to be used. However, the bays we have built are also widely used by commercial shipping. If we expand those bays, we could potentially support more projects alongside our naval construction that would benefit the whole colony. So if we build the floatstone derricks, we get plus 10% production for naval units from dry docks. If we expand the existing dry dock base, we get plus 1 production for dry docks. I think we're going to go this. Yeah. Our Navy can only truly improve if the whole colony supporting it thrives. The dry dock is helping everyone. Let's keep it that way. So maybe we should make another explorer after this trade vessel is done. I don't know. We might actually go for the...
You go to war with the soldiers you have. Make sure those are the soldiers you want.
Might actually pump out a pharma lab next. Okay, patrol boat. Putting around. Nice. Okay, the bed is finished. So why don't we send you down here? Yep, it's growing. It's growing. It's almost ready. All right, what do we want to do now? I think ecology probably. Yeah, let's go ecology. I'm not really sure how useful the ultrasonic fence is going to be, but I know this is going to be something we need, and this I'm kind of up in the air about too. But still, we're gonna want this because I'm assuming we're going to want to move our cities at some point. So I think that's going to be useful. It's worth investing into. Looks like we're about to get a culture pop. Okay, 60 energy, always good. Impossible drive, warn. A little understood Earth technology which seemingly creates thrust from electricity alone. This experimental technology was chosen by a handful of nations to power their spacecraft. New artifact. What does that give us? Science. Got any others that give science? What happens if you put a bunch of science together? Does it multiply? That'd be cool. Xenomass Bathhouse, Old Voice Archives. We've seen both of those. Panspectral Observatory. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Okay, we have a quest decision. With the depot now built, we've been able to amass an adequate surplus of resources. The question is, what to do with our abundance of goods? Do we send it to our factories or allow our merchants freedom to trade with it? So if we do resources will aid production, we get +1 production from trade depots. If we go for trade, we get energy from trade depots. I think I like this better. I like production. I think. We'll see. Okay, looks like we got a culture pop. Oh, we can't get to it. Boo. Ooh, we can get to that one. You're almost home. Good work. Trade vessel. Establish trade route. So if we go to Dange, it will gain 50% outpost growth rate. If we go to Tiangong, Zhongsang we'll get energy and science, but it'll actually benefit Tiangong more than it will us, so no thank you. And if we go to Camp Cascade, Zhongsang will gain 3 food per turn, 1 production per turn, and 3 energy per turn. We're definitely going there. Because I think our outpost is going to pop pretty soon anyways, so not too worried about it. Alright. I don't think we want to do either of those. I don't really want a new colonist unit just yet. We will be taking that at some point. And Helping Hands is pretty good too, but I don't think we need it right now. I think the better choice is probably Laboratory Apprenticeship, I think. And we get a free virtue. Well, we don't have a lot of positive health at this point, but it also doesn't take a whole lot of culture to get a pop at this point too, so we could take labor logistics, which would give us production towards buildings, which would be pretty good. We could also take this, since it looks like there are going to be quite a few expeditions, and we're even thinking about making another explorer anyway. So let's take this. Yeah. Okay, choose production. So an explorer would take 5 turns. We could also build the Pharma Lab. We could also build a Cyto Nursery. I think I'm going to go with an explorer, so that we can get hopefully get some of these other things that we found explored before Daoming gets to them. So we'll see. All right, well, I think that's a pretty good place for us to stop. So in our next episode, we'll get that explorer out. We'll start kind of trying to get some expeditions laid down, and hopefully our outpost will grow into a city. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Game on.